Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about a novel which I read some time back. Uh, this novel came out in 2022 and it was a huge bestseller, especially in America. So the book I'm talking about is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by the writer Gabriel Zevin. So this title comes from a Shakespeare sonnet. Um, so initially, I was not very keen to read the book because I read the synopsis and the reviews. The reviews were great. Everyone was talking about the book, but somehow the context of the book was that it was set in the world of computer gaming. Now, computer gaming is something which does not interest me at all. So I thought this is not a novel for me. But when I kept on seeing the reviews and everyone was talking about it, especially in America, I thought, okay, I will give it a try. I will read the first few pages and I'll see if it interests me or not. So I got the e-version. I started reading it, and after the first like 10 pages or so, I got totally involved in the book. So let me just give you an idea about the book. It's a genre which is probably the most popular, exploring love uh, in all its form. And typical love story is boy meets girl and they fall in love and they encounter obstacles and then they unite. But this book is not that. It explores relationship between a man and a woman in all its complexity, and it explores one aspect of love which is never discussed much in popular culture, which is a relationship which is strong, intense, there is love, but it is asexual. Now, that is a genre which is not explored much in popular culture. So, this book does that. It looks at both friendship and love, and it questions your own ideas about love. Why does love have to be about sex, about sexual fidelity, about intimacy? You can have intimacy which is emotional, which is not physical, and it could be a very, very strong bond. So let me just kind of pull back. So the book covers a period from 1986 to 2010, so roughly about 25 to 25 years. So there are two characters, a boy and a girl, Sam Messour, the boy, and the girl Sadie Green. When they first meet, it is in a hospital room, in a hospital, in a waiting lounge, um, and that is where they meet for the first time. This is 1986. They both are around 12 years of age, and then they become friends. They spend every day together in the hospital, and there is a context why they are in hospital. Uh, Sadie Green's sister is hospitalized, and Sam had met with an accident and is recovering. So that's the context. So they talk and they play video games, they bond, they become very close. And then something happens. And by the way, there are no spoilers, so you can watch the review easily. I'm not giving any spoilers. Um, then they stop talking. So the novel begins sometime in the early 90s when they run into each other, when they are just about like 18 or 19. And the moment they come face to face in a busy suburban station, they immediately bond. And they bond over computer game. In fact, there's a very interesting quote in the book, which I think is true because I've spoken with some gamers and they've all mentioned it. That the quote is that you can have sex with anyone, but you can't play a computer game with anyone, which I think is kind of interesting and profound. So, coming back to the book, uh, what I like about the book is that I am not interested in computer games. I'm not interested in that world of computer gaming, but it still managed to retain my interest. So I must compliment Gabriel Zevin for her writing style. She's got a nice, easy touch. So once you start reading it, you would enjoy it. You will be engrossed in the world that she creates. So there are these two characters, and then there's the third character called Marx, who actually is a close friend of Sam. So to coming back to the lead characters, Sam is a bit of an introvert, bit of a geek. Also, because of an accident, he suffers from a bit of disability. So all these themes are woven beautifully in the novel. It has got a fairly fast-paced. There is a lot of action, so there is a bit of a plot. So you are carried along the plot. So yes, there is interesting character arc. You see the characters developing from 1986 when they are 12 to 2010. I would not want to give away too many spoilers and plot points, but it's an interesting journey and it's fairly realistic. And even if you don't have interest in gaming, you would understand the context, you would appreciate it. For me, I must tell you, what really interested me was the nostalgic value of the novel, because the writer creates a very interesting world of 90s. So it's not just computer gaming, it's about the internet coming in at that time, the early days of computers. I got reminded of my usage of computer in the 90s. So it was all a bit nostalgic for me. So people in my age who lived through the 90s would appreciate a bit of nostalgia around those days of 90s. And then comes 2000. So it is a nice, interesting ride. Gabrielle Zevin is an accomplished writer because she has been writing for a while. She has written many novels, but this is the most successful of her novels. So the way I look at a book is not in terms of me being a literature student. No, I am not. I look at a book purely on its own merit. Does it interest me when I approach it? If it interests me, I will read it and I'll go on reading it. If it does not interest me, I just abandon it. So I have to say that this book interested me. Also, this book made me feel a lot of emotions, which is how I judge a work of fiction. Does it evoke emotions in me? In fact, for a person who is fairly unemotional, I cried 2 or 3 times in the book because of the situation. I felt so much for the characters. So yeah, I mean, you should pick it up, read it. I think you will like it. I mean, I recommend it. What else from the book? I kind of enjoyed it, and I finished it fairly fast. I mean, like I would read it like every day. And my reading style is that I typically read 3 or 4 books at the same time. And so this book I was reading mostly in the evening on my way back, commute back, and then I'll reach home and I will have my dinner, and then I'll read the book again. So that used to be my routine. So I enjoyed reading it, and I would recommend that you pick it up. It's something which will, it's a nice ride, better than watching a movie or watching a series on Netflix. I think books are any day a better idea. And yeah, I mean, I'll be posting more reviews. I think I should be doing more reviews, but I am stuck with work. So today it's 6:30, and I thought I told myself that I have to do this review. And I put my thoughts and I shared those thoughts with you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Leave a comment if you like. I mean, I would love to know more about what you think of the reviews. Is there anything else you would want me to add? I would love to do that. And just to tell you, I am in Delhi. I live in Delhi, in South Delhi, and this is my office where I'm sitting and doing the review. Everyone is left. So yeah, I'll be posting more reviews, and I've got a huge pile of books which I'm currently reading. So yeah, more reviews coming soon. Take care, have a lovely weekend. Today's Friday, so enjoy the evening and stay connected. Thank you very much for watching the video. Bye. Bye.